All right, so initial glue up of drawer. God, this plywood is the absolute worst. It's not birch. It's interior, probably the cheapest grade of plywood. But trying to make drawers out of it, I think I'll be able to fix most of the problems when I glue and brad nail the bottom to it. And of course the face for the drawer will be that nice birch that I've got that's the tabletop. All right, here it is installed. Probably the worst constructed drawer of all time. Like, it is a study of wrongness. Amazingly enough, it does actually work appropriately. I haven't put the faces on yet, obviously. I'm looking at it. I'm actually gonna have to redo the glides so that it's flush with the front there. So when I put the faces on, they'll be able to extend over the plywood there. But, you know, it is what it is. It's a learning experience. All right, so the dust deputy at least is assembled with two parts. This is at least clamped in place where I think the electrical might go. I've tested it with the shop vac. It does do the delay. Here's the first part. There's the blast gate for the table saw. And then, as you can see, another blast gate will go out here. And that's the connection. And then I'll need to put a clamp on that connection there, but that's where I'm at now. I don't really have the shop vac yet, but I'm putting all the electrical and hose work together. All right, so the next piece of the pie was, despite the measurements, there was no way that this dust deputy was gonna fit. So I cut a hole to fit it in. It works well. It's probably not gonna move anywhere, and it gets the job done. So next, I gotta do the duct work between the dust deputy and then those two ports. I mounted this port here, which will be for most tools except for the table saw. All right, so a crude test of the system. I hooked up the vacuum like there's no seal or anything, and obviously a lot too, but it actually, with the gates closed, this was enough to actually vacuum up through this long hose here, this sawdust. So, you know, proof of concept, it certainly works. And once I hook that short hose into a regular shop vac, which goes underneath the hose that's dipping down, the reason why it's got some extra slack is so that it can be moved around and accommodate the shop vac itself. But yep, it all works. All I need is the shop vac to actually plug into the system and giddy up.